Let's go to open sample project, BSM for AVR, Arduino. Let's select the 54th project, Arduino motors example. Now this is the schematic capture of the motor. We have the Arduino board here. This is the whole thing is the motor shield. These are the two motors here. This is the terminal. So I'll now edit this source code. For this I'll select this whole thing. I'll delete. I'll paste my pre-written code here. So meanwhile I'll compile it. So there is a variable here named PWM with some value here. This basically controls the rotational speed of the motor which is being connected. In the setup function we have some lines of code here. Pin mode 12 output, which basically connects the IO12 pin to the input 1 pin of the motor driver, and we're setting its value to high so that it can rotate the motor in a particular direction. For 8th pin we are pinning it as the output. This essentially controls the brake, and we are setting it to low because we want to disable the brake. The 6th pin is connected as the output because the 6th pin is the enable pin, which enables the motor to run. For the loop function we have just one line here, analog write 6 PWM, which basically says that PWM or pulse width modulation will be applied across the 6th pin to the motor. This allows us to control the rotational speed of the motor. So as you can see here, the code has been compiled successfully. I'll now go to schematic capture and I'll start the simulation. As you can see now, the motor has started and the angular speed is increasing. It will take some time to reach its stable value. So the motor speed is stabilized at around 9. I'm stopping the simulation. I'll edit the source code once again. I'll just change the value of this PWM to 200. Build it again. The code has been compiled successfully. Now I'll go to the schematic capture and I will again start this motor. Now this time the PWM value is higher, so the angular speed, the final angular speed will also be higher. So it will again take some time. So the motor speed is stabilized to around 33. So I'm stopping the simulation here. So that's it for Arduino motors. Now for the second part, we have to open Node-RED. So I'm going to command prompt. I'll type Node-RED. So Node-RED has opened in CMD. So we are going to Node-RED here. I've created a setup already here. There is a slider here which controls the water level. There is a gauge here which has been connected to it, which shows the reading of the water level in mm. There is a slider here which controls the gas pressure, which is connected to a bar graph which shows the gas pressure in bar. So now I'll go to the user interface. There you go. This is the user interface. Now I'm going to change the value of water here. Note that the color also changes. When I cross 35, the color changes to yellow. When I cross 65, the color changes to red. For the gas pressure, as I change the value, it is correspondingly shown on the graph. So now I want to connect the same thing using the mobile. For this, we'll go to settings, status, change connection properties. For this, I have already connected my laptop to my phone here, which is providing the hotspot, and I've connected another of my phones to this same phone, which is actually providing the hotspot. So essentially I've got this one phone connected to two of these devices. Now I'll check out this IP address, IPv4 address, and I'll type this address on my second phone. See here, when I change the value here of the water controller, the reading also changes here, and similarly for the gas pressure controller. So thank you and have a nice day.